there any correlation whatsoever with regards to gender-based violence and leadership as a concept?
Laurie, yes, absolutely. Strong correlation indeed. Anytime you talk about leadership, obviously you're talking about human beings, people. And on this program, I've pointed out several times that leadership begins with self. It begins with the individual, not even with the family, with the individual. Meaning that as a person, do you know who you are? Do you understand yourself? Your sense of self-concept. How do you interpret that, and how do you relate to other people? So these are all leadership questions. Yeah. And therefore, what is happening in our society today, I think, regrettably so, I think it's an aspect where I believe people have reached a point where they kind of are not sure anymore who they are. And that obviously, not knowing who you are as a person gives rise to things such as a low self-esteem, insecurity. How do you deal with issues of disappointment? How do you deal with issues of pressure? And that obviously impact on other people. So these are all leadership issues.
Yeah. Now, at the center of gender-based violence and the abuse of women is men. Yeah. What is the role of men in leadership positions? You know, if you take a look at the old saying, the man is the head of the household. Absolutely. Has this become confused? Has this become a issue of at the root, perhaps, of the cause?
Yeah. Laurie, that's a very important question, and I would like to believe that where we are today as men, generally speaking, I think there's to a greater extent, identity crisis.
Yes.
The questions of masculinity. What makes a real man?
Exactly. And how does a real man behave?
Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely. I think we have kind of missed the mark, or we shifted away from the from what used to be the strong essence of manhood. You will recall back in the days, first and foremost, even when we were raised as young boys, we were told that it's not cool, it's not right to fight with a girl, for example, to beat a girl, for example. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But nowadays...
There's traditional masculinity roles. Boys don't cry, boys don't hit.
Absolutely. Yes. So what I'm saying is that until men can come back to the basics of what makes man a real man, the issue of... Because look at it from this point of view. When you look at men, they've got certain advantages, and that's, for example, the issue of physical strength.
Of course.
Now, if you don't understand the reason why God has created you to be like that, you will abuse...
To be physically stronger than a woman.
You abuse that.
Yeah.
Instead of uplifting, protecting, providing, and perform the role as a man, you will abuse that. And that will then lead to what we have today. Instead of being a role model, being a provider, being a protector, you abuse that provision, God-given provision, and you take it out on the female.